And we are live. You see the, are you able to see the recording thing up top?
Yeah.
For sure. Hey, welcome back to another episode of Garage Talk. I'm your host Cam. That's my man Yoda B. You see he done adopted the name.
Thanks to you, big.
we, we are back, people. As you can see, we got a brand new platform. Make a long story short, Instagram won't really fucking with us, and that's cool. And that's cool.
My
And
fault. It's my
yeah,
fault. I spoke too much truth. That's normally what happens, man. When you speak truth, they kick you off. But it's all good.
hey, it is all good because we back. You know what I'm saying? One monkey don't stop the show.
I'm on
we
my
got
hoodie
we got
mellow vibe tonight. I just came from the gym, so
oh yeah. Late night sesh. So, we ain't gonna waste a whole lot of time. Um, but it is a new platform. I hope y'all like the layout. We got the names, we got the banner at the bottom, you know, some little fresh, something new. Shout out StreamYard. Get that brand deal here in a little bit. But yeah, Cuzzo been chomping at the bit, man, to get back on the pod. We've been having some scheduling issues, but we back. We back in action. New platform. The level of content is still gonna be at an all-time high. So y'all strap in, get your drinks, get your popcorn, cause we back, baby. We back. So Cuzzo, I know you locked and loaded. You stay locked and loaded. So whenever you ready, bruh, kick it off.
let's see. I just want to get on here and just say that I know everything's going crazy right now. Um, with the government and everything that's going on with President Trump and Elon. And I just want to point out some key things that may be going over everybody's head right now. Um, we have to understand that we're not dealing with real people. Um, and what I mean by real people, I mean we're not dealing with humans with souls, right? We're dealing with something that has been created and designed for a specific role to carry out a script. And in this script, you know, they're playing a character. So just know that when you turn on your TV, Donald Trump is an actor. He has a star in Hollywood, people. He was on reality TV, people. He's been in multiple movies, people. And not only that, his counterpart, Elon, has also been in movies. I don't even think if you watch how he talks and moves, it looks like he's calculating and downloading, right? You got to look at how people move. Like you see Trump and he do that.
His little
We don't move
dance.
like that. We what is this, bro? What is that, bro? Like, come on, y'all. Yeah, we gotta become more advanced as humans, man. And we have to think like gods.
Uh oh.
You get, and it says in your Bible now. People are, I'm not religious. I'm not into that. I'm into spirituality. I'm into knowledge of self, um, because I understand who I fully am, and I'm not afraid to stand on that, um, because it's very true. And the truth
Yeah.
needs no defense. So, with that being said, in John chapter 10, verse 34 and 35, it says, "Ye are gods."
Uh oh. Talk to him. Talk to him.
So, with that being said, that's all you need to know. Ye are gods. We are not here to follow anyone. Nobody's above anybody. We are we are co-creators of our own realities. That's why we have a pineal gland. That's why we have a soul. That's why we have seven chakras. That's why we have all these multiple things that make us who we are. And we're all unique individually. And we all have our own universe, universe inside us
Keep that.
that we
Keep that.
project out. So turn that TV off because they're not like us. Yes. I'm quoting the great K. Dot because I understand the message and that
Yeah.
it's not about a rat beef. You got to see the trickery, how they're going to throw you a rat beef. But I can say that honestly, if you want to dilute more into that, you have to understand we're non-ether beings. That's why our hair curls up, right? My hair curls up, right? It's natted, you say. Um, so you're a non-ether being, as you can tell by your hair. If you have waves, non-ether being. I know you have waves. I've seen it. So
Yeah, a little something, something.
you know you're non-ether. That doesn't make you superior or anything like that. That's just what it is, right? And you have Drake, who's a six god, right? Quote unquote,
Oh,
six
y'all
ether
pay
being.
attention.
So you got to understand, he's mixed, right? His mom is, you know, quote unquote white, whatever, Caucasian,
Yeah,
whatever you
yeah,
call it, and
yeah.
his daddy's black, but he represents the six ether, So you got to understand, like it's everything is spiritual, metaphysical. That's occurring on this planet. This is a spiritual war, and nobody's safe from it. So you got to stay on your p's and q's, look for the signs, and look to where you can take advantage of what's going on right now. Um, because the government ain't done shit for nobody. Let's just be real, man. I mean, they don't even follow the goddamn Constitution. Real talk. It's a lot of things that we're not even supposed to be doing and we're not supposed to be partaking in, but I guess we got bamboozled and we got pulled into trickery and we think that this is how life's supposed to be. It's not. Everything's already here for us. Um,
Yeah.
I think we're just all playing the game of life. Um, and you just got to be conscious, more conscious of what's going on, and not believe everything the TV tell you, man. You know. Um, but back to what I was saying, I could take it further back to the Tartarian area, and this is a good thing. You can research the Tartarian area where they used to roll in people in trains, and you could go to the War Fair, like in Chicago in the 1800s, and these places like that. You can buy you a baby. You know, you
That's
could.
deep.
We call it the Cabbage Patch Kids, right? We all thought it was a joke. We all thought, oh, they just dolls in the store. No, that's real life. That really occurred, where they would have labs full of incubator babies, man, test tube babies, whatever you want to call them. Cabbage Patch Kids is what I like to call it, and you can go buy you a baby at one. So, with that being said, there is a race of people that's still operating on this planet, and I honestly believe Trump and Elon are part of that type of lineage, where they're just created and designed to carry out a script, and the script that they follow, uh, I would say was is in Revelations, man. I think they're going to carry out that script where you know you got the pale horse and you got all these seals that's going on. Just read Revelations. I know a lot of people have already read the Bible, but when you read the Bible and understand that they're here to carry out that type of script, they're actors. They're gonna get on TV and act, carry out a script, and it's for mind control. Um,
Mind control over Debo.
Mind control over Debo. You know, but when he leave, I'll be talking again.
We talking again.
You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, like I just encourage everybody to figure you out, figure out what your purpose is, and just be a co-creator of your own reality, man. Your thoughts, your consciousness is what projects what you see out of your these eyes, man. You're that powerful, and it's that simple. You ain't got nothing. You ain't got to do nothing extra magical. Just understand that concept, man, and you're gonna be fine. You're gonna make it out of this, man, because everything is in your favor. You just have to know that. There's nobody really running you. That's they want to give you that idea. They want to give you that illusion that we running you and no, man, no. And so you know, continue to live life, enjoy it, be grateful, continue to get up and do your positive affirmations, man, and co-create. Write it down. You know, that's very powerful. Um, Writing down on a sheet
I
of paper.
just I just seen somebody talk about that today, writing it down.
Write
The
it down.
power in writing it down. Yeah.
You know, this is your story, right? The never-ending story. You know, that's a documentary of the soul, of the process of
Yeah.
the soul when it comes down here into the physical, into the flesh, into this meat suit. This is an avatar, and I'm playing out in this avatar. You know what the soul is here to do. So are you. So, um, so many of us. You know. So I'm not taking any way of you know you believe in religion. I'm not. I don't really care to be honest. I'm just saying, just be conscious of it. It doesn't matter if you know Muslim, whatever you want to be. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
it does not matter. You know, just be conscious of things like that, and just enjoy the ride, man. Just enjoy this shit, man. There's no point of getting stressed out. I understand, you know, you feel like that, but this is not how we supposed to be living. Like punching the clock, paying taxes, all this tyranny. Like that's not happiness, man. That's not living. That's just breathing. You know, that's survival mode. You got to get out of that.
Yeah.
So I just want to share that thought because I know there's a lot of things going on. I know a lot of people are worried and stressed, and you know they work for the government. But like I said, what is your plan? What is your plan? What are you going to do for you? Because these people are telling you that so many words, they ain't gonna do shit for you.
Nothing.
So
Nothing.
you know, be your own. Ye are gods is in the Bible. Um, John chapter 10, verse 34, 35. It's in there. Read it. Um, and my acronym, I got this from the great Bobby Hemmett, is
Bobby.
generator, operator, and destroyer. You know, that's what we do. We generate things, we operate it, and then when it's time, we destroy it and we move on. That's all it is. I just wanted to share that because it's getting crazy out here, man. You know, people
Indeed.
freaking out, and you know, these people are a part of something that you know lives in the shadows, and there's people in the shadows that we'll never see. And I believe that that's what's controlling these people. That's what they're the face of that. They're a representation of that. What I like to call the hidden hand, because you can't see it. It's like, what's going on? You know.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So I just wanted to point that out. And everything I'm saying, you can research yourself, man. You can research the hidden hand. You can research the Cabbage Patch Kids. You can research the warfare, the Tartarian area. You can research these things out. I'm telling all truths, man. I don't need to defend it, but I can back it up with scholarship and point you out to these things. And I say these things so that you can take the time for you. We all have to do our own due diligence and understanding these things are happening, man. It's a real thing. So, um, turn the TV off, man. Cause they not like us, brother. They not like us, man.
I not to cut you off, B, but I was talking to my dudes the other day, and my aunt has a habit of putting all this information in the family group chat, which is now muted. So I'm sorry for those who are watching it. Y'all muted. I can't take it no more. But yeah, she be posting all the stuff that she see on CNN, and I'm like, bro, tell her turn the TV off, bro. It's messing up the psyche. Like,
News is pre-recorded, right? And it's just loop, right? You can go to any news station anywhere in the world; they say the exact same thing. So yeah,
they don't understand it. They don't understand it. They so caught up, especially the older generation that didn't obtain this type of knowledge that we now putting out to the people. You know what I'm saying? So they stuck in a certain time frame, a certain mindset. So it's tough, but for those who are listening, turn the TV off. Read a book. Take a walk outside. Get some of
ground
that
the
sun.
nature, meditate, go play with your kids. I don't know, man. Shit, play 37U. I don't know. I don't know, man. Go to LA Fitness. Hey, I got next. You got 5. All right, something, bro. I don't know. Work out. Drink some water. I don't know, bro. I just can't, man. It's just like everybody waiting around for somebody to save them. Nobody's coming to save us, bro.
Nobody is
So
coming to save us.
nobody, man. I know you think somebody is, and oh no, nobody's saving us. If that was the case, they should have been came already with what's going on. We had tragedy of a 5-year-old being shot with their father. That's
That's
crazy.
crazy.
You would think something would be looking down and seeing this and being like, oh man, but that's not the case. We still have to keep living out our purpose, our soul's purpose. And we just got to stay connected and grounded, man. So, my heart goes out to the family, man. That's just so unfortunate. Nobody deserves that.
Nah.
Nobody. So, yeah, man. So, I ain't mean to cut you off, but
Nah. Hey, you know how we do. We flow. We flow.
yeah, man. So, yeah, I believe those people are like robotic humans, man. I don't know, man. Like I don't believe Joe Biden was real, just the way he moved, man. And I'm like,
Sleepy Joe.
voted for something like, I mean, even though your vote don't matter, but still, like, to consciously
Man.
think that this person is running the corporation of the United States of America, because there's two different entities. There's America and there's the United States of America. One's a corporation that has a president, right, that runs us, people who punch the clock, pay taxes, right, and then there's another natural order of things, which is America, where you operate
You
in
might
yourself.
you might have to go into depth in that on a
But we'll go into depth.
episode down the line, because that's something that the people need to know.
Yeah, that's chalkboard talk. We gotta have the pointers off that.
Coming soon.
But if you want to do some homework, read the Indigenous Act. I've read that shit, and man, man,
Deep.
it's a lot. It's a lot of pages, but it's worth it. It's worth it, man. It's very eye opening. So yeah, man. That's all I got, G. That's all I got.
Hey. We Yoda B has done it yet again, people. That's why I named him Yoda B. he was iffy about it at first, but it's like that's kind of catchy. I said, bro, you my Yoda. So I mean, Yoda and B put it together. Come on, man. You know I've been on my creative tip here lately. So hey,
Man,
it just be coming to me, man. Be coming to me. But
you be
yeah,
testing the synchronicities and everything, bro. Woo.
man.
Come on here.
Just to touch on that a little bit before I jump into my segment. Um, why, man? How can I say what? Like past 3 months? I think it's about past 3 months, right? So once again, Yoda be putting me on, giving me information, giving me tips and stuff. Same thing you do with y'all. So it's not like he just talking. You know what I'm saying? These things are being put into practice. And you know, things started shifting. And once you start aligning, because
Mhm.
I did talk about it a little bit in previous podcasts, but now it's like, ooh, like I'm seeing the numbers in the sequence, and that's often. I'm at the, I just sent you. I sent B a screenshot
Right before
of
we
the
went on.
sequence of numbers right before we jumped on the pod. So it's like, man, that parallel universe cam is like, hey, we destined for this. Come on with it.
I
You
see you,
getting close.
baby. See you. Let's
You
go.
getting closer. So yeah. So when this man talks, take your notes. I'm trying to tell you, I'm living proof that these methods, these things, once you become knowledgeable on these topics, man, it's hard to go back. It's hard to go back to that brainwashed, systematic, all of that. You can't go back to that. All you're gonna do is you're gonna continue to search and search for more knowledge. Because that's really what it is. Like I
I
didn't even,
I think it find you, to be honest. Uh,
and that's another thing. I was about to touch on that too. Talking about Instagram. So because I'll send him something. He'd be like, hey, where you find this at? It popped up. It popped up. He be like, Cuzzo, you got all the gems. I'm like, bruh, it came to me. Like I really been in my creative space. Like I've never I never thought that I had all of this in me. But now that I have this presence, this aura about me, man, it's like I can think of things at the drop of a dime, put it together, mix it up, you know what I'm saying? And I got a product,
yeah.
and it's amazing to feel this way. And this is only the beginning. You know what I'm saying? I'm only in stage one of this alignment piece. It's a whole domino effect that I'm gonna get to down the line. But
Yeah.
yeah. I had to drop that in there. But please, ladies and gents, I done said it before. I'm gonna say it again. Yoda B, when this man talks, notes, listen, because the proof is in the pudding, man. It really is. But I'm gonna go ahead and segue into mine because we already at 23 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my thug dizzle, and we're gonna get up out of here.
Uh,
So Black Wall Street.
mm,
So
talk
yeah,
about it.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Talk
I,
about
I
it.
had I had to come back with it. I had to come back with it. So Black Wall Street briefly came up in our last episode, and I wanted to do like a whole segment that would blend the history of Black Wall Street with our mission here at Go Raj Talk. So when we think of Black Wall Street, we often visualize the grandeur of a thriving community in the early 20th century. But what truly fueled that success was a commitment to education and shared knowledge.
Mm,
So stay with me. I'm gonna unpack it.
mm,
So in Greenwood, education wasn't just about formal schooling. It
mm,
was about financial literacy.
mm.
Many residents understood the importance of managing money, investing wisely, and nurturing entrepreneurship. they created establishments that taught these principles, like teaching, like we're doing with y'all.
Ah,
And then, yeah, yeah, for real, like they was really
okay.
teaching each other. So I told you I had to dig deep on this one. It was on my soul. Black Wall Street was on my soul, and I got something for y'all at the end too. B, I ain't even told you about this, but we'll get there. So, like I said, they created establishments that taught these principles, and they ensured that even in the face of systematic oppression, they still had the tools to thrive. So, fast forward to today, the legacy of Black Wall Street teaches us that financial education is as vital as ever. Why is this important that you ask? Because knowledge is power.
Mm.
I know it's cliche, but it arms us against economic disenfranchisement, and it equips us to make the right decisions, the right financial decisions, most importantly. So I got 3 specific lessons that we can carry forward from Black Wall Street's commitment to education.
Mm.
So yeah, yeah, yeah. I got deep with this. I got deep.
Yeah.
So the first one is financial literacy as a foundation, which is something that we do here at Go Raj Talk. So just as entrepreneurs of Black Wall Street knew their finances, we have to prioritize financial literacy. That means we got to understand budgeting, credit, investment options, taxes, savings, life insurance, the whole nine. Now, remember, financial literacy is not just for the elite. This has to is accessible to everyone, but you got to take advantage of it.
Mm.
Number two, investing in yourself. I'm gonna say that again. Number two, investing in yourself.
The
The
bar.
Greenwood community, yeah, the Greenwood community was filled with skilled artisans. They had shopkeepers, professionals. Invest in your skills and education. Take courses, seek certifications, pursue a trade that can enhance your value in the marketplace.
Oh my.
Invest in yourself. All right. Last
We're
point.
not
Number
talking
three.
about going. Hold on. Let me ask you this real quick. So we're not
Yeah.
talking about going into an institution and learning these things. We're talking about in a community of people.
Yeah.
We're finding value in what you do best and certifying.
Essentially.
Oh my. Oh, keep going.
Yes.
Keep going.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. 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 All right. So number three, cultivating an entrepreneurial mindset. Economic empowerment starts with thinking like a business owner,
Mm.
regardless of your job title. Encourage creativity, which is something that I talked about with myself, finding that creativity within yourself, and problem solving. That's the key too. That's a moneymaker. When you're able to solve problems, people will pay you to solve their problems.
Yes, they will. Oh, and there's no limit to what they will pay. Trust me, man. Trust.
None. None. So with that being said, ask yourself, how can you turn your passions into income streams? We'll ponder on that. So
Ooh.
let's I'm coming with it. I'm coming with it. So let's shift focus a little bit to community initiatives. Collaboration amplifies our impact. Me and Cuzzo got together through Garage Talk, put out this information. Collaboration. Black Wall Street thrived because people worked together. Worked together. Today, we can draw from this spirit by creating local community funds aimed at fostering entrepreneurship. Pool resources together, pool resources together to support individuals launching a business, launching a podcast, trading accounts, things of that sort. Come together, work together, even consider crowdfunding initiatives that empower community-driven projects. So we're gonna kick it up a notch. Let's remember the role of mentorship. So in earlier generations, Goddard and Greenwood, they embraced mentorship.
Mm.
People who had the information, they didn't gatekeep, they passed it down. Okay, I know this, you will know this, you know that, so pass it on. So in these days and times, you have to find someone to learn from, like Yoda B. Lear- Learning from him. Even myself, I don't consider myself a mentor, but I know a little something.
I'm
but
learning right now.
but
And
Bull Rise talk,
this
yeah,
is
yeah,
beautiful.
yeah. I told you, man. This is the Black Wall Street piece was it was hitting my soul, and I had to come back with something. But even if you have experience of some type, become a mentor for others. Share knowledge. Sharing knowledge creates a cycle of empowerment that uplifts generations. Like I said, if you know something, don't gatekeep, pass it down. It's enough money out here for all of us. I see it in the markets every day when I'm trading.
It's
These are
infinite.
billion dollars, multiple billion dollars are being traded daily. So it's enough money out here for everybody. But it's the knowledge piece that we lack. So if you know something, pass that on. So as we think through these lessons, we got to recognize the importance of preserving our history. Engage with the stories of Black Wall Street and other historical economic successes. I asked B a couple episodes back, did these people know about Black Wall Street? Did they know their history? Did they know what they once came from?
Mm.
Because I feel like that would have shifted things a bit.
Yeah,
Because understanding where we come from strengthens our resolve to shape where we're going.
that's a fact. That is a bar.
Yeah.
Woo.
So to bring in a little bit of research into this, I'm wrapping up. Statistics show that financial literacy correlates directly with higher economic stability and growth. Communities with access to education tend to see a reduction in poverty rates and an increase in business ownership. It makes sense. This is no coincidence. Knowledge paves the way for wealth generation. So I'm closing out with this. The legacy of Black Wall Street is not just a story of the past. It's a vibrant call to action today. Let's honor the resilience and creativity and perseverance that this community showcased. By prioritizing education and embracing collaboration, we can create our own version of empowerment. Together, we're not just talking about financial success, we're igniting a movement where knowledge and community can build a brighter future. So, like I said, don't gatekeep. If you have information, it don't do no good with you just knowing it.
Mm. Apply it.
Apply it and pass it on. So, putting all of this together, this is in the works. This is why I told you, B, that I ain't even told you yet. This kind of been on a low. I'm putting a product together that will allow you to create your own Black Wall Street. It is a tall task, but I understand that with the information that's out there, the money that's out there, we should have already had a Black Wall Street. We have enough resources and money that or capital, everything, the land, we could have been did this, but we as a people don't work together. So instead of putting out, we need to do this, we need to do that, Black Lives Matter, trash.
Let's not
I'm,
get
I'm putting,
that Ponzi scheme. But anyway,
yeah, I'm gonna I'm putting together a product, probably like a guide or a small booklet that will allow you to create your own Black Wall Street amongst your own.
mm,
So you can do this, with the fam. B and I got our kids, that we're instilling certain things in financially, trades, and I'm not talking monetary trades, but skills and things of that sort to allow our generations to continue to grow. So I think that was a that's a good idea. And I'm gonna get back in the lab and piece together. It's gonna take a little bit because I want to make sure that when I do release it, like it's a must see TV, and we gotta have this piece. So, but yeah, you got any words before we close this thing out, B?
and I just want to say thank you, Cuzzo, for that phenomenal breakdown, man. And I think that the key part is working together. We have to come
Yeah,
together and work together. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter
facts.
where level you are. We all contribute to something for the betterment of our communities, for the betterment of our families, and just self-preservation. It's very
Yeah,
key that we don't gatekeep, or we don't, like, I see, like, we overcharge people for free information that can really propel us, as a whole.
yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
that's the key part that I just feel like that's missing is the togetherness. We need to get back together and work together and just stay focused in that, and not all this other stuff that's going on, all
Yeah,
the
yeah,
out in the static. Just come together, spread the knowledge and information, and apply it, and watch what happens. It's like planting a little seed and watching it grow, or you dropping a coin in the water fountain and you see the ripple effect, right? See how you
yeah, yeah,
that
yeah.
ripple effect. That's just the knowledge dropping into the water, and, because water is very spiritual and powerful in itself. So, man,
Man, I've been seeing some things about water. Like water is very powerful that
I got
I didn't even know
quick
about.
thing about water. If you seen a snowflake, right? Did you know that if you take a water bottle and you write positive things, right? Love, peace, harmony, um, anything that's positive, um, and you put it in the refrigerator, it'll turn into a beautiful crystal, man. Right? That's
Really?
powerful of water. If you give it information, it forms a crystal, right? Of that type of information that you put it into the water, right? And it gives it back to you, right? Let's say if you took water and you wrote negative things and say I hate, and you start it'll turn a different color. It'll look distorted. You know what I'm saying? So that's a little gem I have about water. Water is very spiritual.
It is.
Water has to do with information and knowledge and how it flows, right? Because, like I said, you just dropped a seed, right? And that seed now is going to been watered, and now you have something growing out of that from the dirt, from nothing.
Yeah.
Same thing applies to life. So I think that that's why we are all the seeds. We have knowledge of it. Let's just plant it together and watch it grow. Watch it. It'll be a ripple effect. So yeah, man. That's oh man. Let's go. Let's go.
See, and that's that's how this came to be. We 'cause we this is how we talk on the regular now. Like like now that I'm where I need to be in a sense, you know what I'm saying, as far as consciousness, like man, our conversations are next level.
Yeah, man.
And
I'm
we
grateful.
were like, man, we gotta because B already had a podcast at one point, but you know what I'm saying, he talks truth. And yeah, the platform that he was on wasn't rocking with that truth. So but we got him back. Hey, the platforms just they don't be rocking with Yoda B. But hey, like I said, one monkey don't stop a show.
Nope.
We still gonna get this information out. We still gonna get it out.
Yeah,
So
mom, I'm not gonna quit. Um,
oh nah.
the journey,
Mm-mm.
I can honestly say it's been a journey, and I learn something new every day. That's what keeps me going. And it's been a journey, and I'm just grateful for every um, quote unquote loss was nothing but a lesson
Oh
to help
yeah.
to this point that we are today, and we're able to converse and share our knowledge back and forth, and then also spread it out to others, and those who want to get it receive it, and you know, it's just going to be just a network, man. It's a network of the free thinkers. And I'm just grateful,
It
man.
is. Hey, that's what we're here for, to create a communable community, my bad, of unstoppable achievers. That's what we're here for.
Yeah.
But we're gonna go ahead and wrap this thing up. Hey, y'all remember, get your money, stay out the way. Till next time. Did it?